All right. So peace, y'all. Mm. Mm. All right, peace, y'all. Just give me a minute. All right, so as you can see, this is going to be a Twin Flame Collective reading. All right. I hope all is well. I'm just going to give some more people some time to jump on before we get started. Make sure y'all hit those thumbs up. Peace, everybody. Can y'all hear me? All right. Just give me a couple of seconds before we get started. All right, so let's see what's going on with this frequency. All right, now look, I've been doing a couple of different lives here and there. Let me take this off. I don't need that on no more. You know, I have my different sessions where I try to, like earlier I did, you know, my yes or no live, okay? Those are like meditation, relaxation, yes or no, quick and easy answers. So I will be doing that just as my way of giving back to my supporters. So y'all know that, okay? And like I only come on here when I'm spiritually guided, not just because. All right. I have a huge headache. All that channeling earlier. You know, some people was toxic. Not gonna lie. So I had to cut that. I had to cut that live short because they got some like negative energies attached to them. So. So we're going to see what's going on with this collective twin flame connection and what spirit has to say. And so if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you guys do. so let's see what's going on. What's going on with the collective masculine and feminines out here? First card we got is unity. All right, looks like Spirit is saying some of y'all are in union and don't even realize it. So we got to do the right thing for the right reason. Okay, compare tradition versus new approaches to see which works for you. Okay, a spiritual minded community. All right, so they starting off with the unity card. They want everybody to know, you know, whether you believe that you're in union or not. Spirit is pretty much saying that unity is happening. Okay, for the collective. You got a lot of twin flames, a lot of soul partners, a lot of soul ties that's coming together or like coming into the union. Okay, a lot of unity is happening. People are waking up and they're meeting their other half of themselves. Okay, so that's what they're saying. And also for those who have been in separation, okay. So we got balance. Okay, you do got the balance card. Okay, take every input into consideration, merge viewpoints, okay, to create a better solution. All right, take your time. There's no need to rush. All right, so Spirit is pretty much letting us know, as a collective twin flame community, that most of us and some of us, like when it comes to spiritual union, we're already in union. But when it comes to physical, they want you to know and trust that union is coming. They're saying that they need to work on, and that they need to work on us as we try to balance ourselves. Okay, balance is very important. So we got to work on that middle way. Okay, we have to work on that middle way. So we got the Hermit. Okay, a lot of us need to just take the time to be with ourselves. A lot of us need to just soak in our abundance. Okay, so in our balances and our ascensions and whatnot. So we got find or be a mentor. Okay, take a break from society. Okay, a community to your spiritual growth. A commitment to your spiritual growth, and that's exactly what you need to do. You don't want to overdo yourself. Okay, you don't want to overdo yourself. Like me, like I say, I come on here only when guided, or when I'm charged up enough to actually give out. Okay, so you have to learn to take time to yourself. Okay, so you got that Hermit mode. So we got the Emperor. Okay, masculine energy. All right, so a lot of masculine need to disconnect themselves from social society, social media. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them do step away from their feminines. Okay, any feminine, whether it's karmic or divine feminine, disconnect themselves. Okay, use logic and structure to increase your success. Okay, get organized. Okay, a firm and compassionate leader. All right. So this masculine is very egotistical. Okay, he wants to build his foundation. And that's that masculine energy as well. Okay, feminines can carry masculine energy as well. All right, so that masculine energy is what needs the work. It is a masculine energy in this collective reading that needs to be taking its time, working on its balance the most. Okay, now I'm not saying that the feminines out here don't need work, but your masculine energy needs to be more balanced. Okay? So you got to take time, and some of us got to take time away from our masculine energy to balance our feminine energy. So what they're telling you is that the masculine is going to pull away because he needs to work on himself. Okay? And as a feminine, you stand back and allow the masculine to do so. And this collective challenge for the twin flame community. Okay, allow them the space. If you don't allow them the space, they're going to feel like you're trapping them. And a lot of people don't realize this journey is not about being trapped. Okay, this journey is about ascension, always ascending past the illusion of being trapped. See, people don't realize that the system was put here to make you feel like you're not trapped. It's giving you so many options, but they only limit you to only planet Earth, okay? But they don't limit you to the 5D planes and, you know, all that other good stuff that's a part of human nature. So we do got a lot of masculines and feminines out here. A lot of y'all are literally harming yourselves, okay? I see a couple of you guys feeling sad, depressed. Some of you are dealing with toxic relationships or toxic people. Could be family, could be friends. A lot of y'all are carrying this toxic energy, okay? That's keeping you guys apart. So it's definitely about drama, okay? It's definitely about drama. He say, she say. It's a lot of rumors flying around that's keeping this union from being as balanced as it should be, okay? People are wanting to fight. People are wanting to argue. People are wanting to kill. People are wanting to commit suicide. There's a lot of people doing wicked shit to keep this union, to keep the twin flames from being one with themselves. Okay? What they would call deceivers. You know, the people that's not actually, they're on this journey, but they haven't found themselves yet. It's what y'all would call karmic energy. Okay, karmics. Okay, they don't have to be a relationship. In my case, I don't believe karmics is just limited to sexual partners. It's limited to family, friends. Okay, maybe some of you guys have gotten to an altercation with your master. Some of you might have got physical. Some of you guys might have had to put restraining orders or got a restraining order put on you. Some of you guys blocked your partner, okay? And it's keeping you guys on a fleshly base because you're trying to force the connection instead of flowing with it, okay? It's definitely a lot of drama. My head hurt. There's definitely a lot of drama involved in this union, okay? What I am seeing is like I said, family, friends are keeping the connection from coming together because it's keeping you down. It's keeping the masculine and the feminines down, okay? They're keeping you guys from being balanced, all right? Yeah, it's keeping y'all from making the right choices, all right? And it's keeping both of y'all. The both of y'all, when doing this twin flame connection, people are making, like, they putting these choices out there. The programming is real, y'all. They making you decide another path besides your own. You know, maybe the masculine has a couple of homies, friends, you know, drinking party partners or whatnot, or the feminine has a lot of friends who don't understand the journey. These people that don't understand the journey is keeping you guys from actually going the right way. Okay, y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. So yeah, keeping y'all from crossing over. And this is why they telling you to separate yourself from toxic people. Separate yourself. You're making bad decisions based off of the drama. Now, a lot of y'all are feeling like, you know, why am I not in union right now? Well, you got people on the sidelines whispering in the masculine and the feminine's ear about what they really should be doing. Oh, the masculine, oh, you should be going out to the club, or you should be going, you know, hang out with us at the bar, or, you know, we should be going out here and getting us some females. And then you got the feminine as, girl, you need to move on, and, you know, so on, so this, and they're keeping you guys from being humble to yourselves. So it's keeping the connection separate, okay? And when you're making the wrong decision, and it's not making the connection better, it's making it worse. So this is exactly why you need balance in this union, okay? You need to be able to have that willpower to overcome any kind of obstacles that these karmic energies would bring towards your union, okay? Your masculine needs to be strong enough to say, no, I got to be loyal to who I am. I got to be loyal to my truth and what my truth brings to me. Not loyal to my penis where I want to entertain females because I'm a hunter. See, a lot of them say, oh, I'm a hunter. No, you're a protector. Okay, you are a protector. All right, you're not a hunter where you hunt females. So they got it all wrong. Okay, they got it all wrong. And this is what's causing the imbalance between the frequencies of feminine and masculine energy. But then the masculine gets upset because the feminine is playing the role of the masculine and the masculine is playing the role of the feminine, because the feminine hunts. We are the nurturers. We are the protectors when it comes to survival But the masculine is supposed to protect the feminine energy from, it's just pretty much balance each other out. And if you can't balance each other out, and it's like, whatever, I'm not going to protect my feminine because I want to go protect a lot of feminines, but I don't have enough energy to do that. A lot of masculines like to go out there, and the reason why I'm bringing up the masculine a lot is because you got the Emperor up here, okay? So they want me to channel in this masculine energy. Let it be known why the union is not where it should be, because the masculine lacks strength, okay? He still lacks a level of strength. So yeah, he's getting involved with people. Now these people don't have to be people they know as well. They can be just regular random people that they just talk to. Hey, what's up, man? Maybe they go to basketball court and they playing basketball, and they end up meeting a new person. You know how they do when they on a basketball court and their girl not around. They tend to ramble just like we do. Don't let them fool you. They talk just like feminists talk. Oh, my lady this, my lady that, my old lady this, my old lady that, and woo-de-woo. But the friend gets mad, okay? The friend gets mad because the masculine can't help but to talk about the connection in his own way. Now, he may not specifically say twin flames or whatever, but he talks about it so much, and he's like, well, just go be whatever, and like, I'm not ready. And then the masculine would say things like, the karmic masculine would say things like, you just need to leave her alone and pay attention to these women out here, be single, do all this wicked shit. And the masculine was just like, whatever. So then they make the wrong choice, and then they start to deal with karmics that they meet from the club, karmics that they meeting from down the block and whatnot. And it seems the same, it will seem the same, on the outside, but on the inside, deep down inside, it's not the right thing to do, okay? So let's see. So you have to cross over, all right? So you have to look deep into his connection. He has to look deep into the situations that he's in before he needs to really do his research, okay? As a masculine energy, he really needs to dig deep into himself, and he's not doing that, okay? Because he doesn't want this. He doesn't want stability. He doesn't want security as much as he say he does. And if he does want it, he doesn't want it the way God is giving it to him. He wants it, or the Most High giving it to him. He wants it his way, and his way is not working for him. Okay, his way is not working for him. So let's see what else. So it's not working for him. His decisions has gotten him in a lot of trouble. And some females too. Okay, some females, they listen to their homegirls and then they start talking about their masculines and whatnot. But they feminines is just telling, some of the feminines. But you guys are holding on, so I know that it's not mostly y'all. Like I said, the Emperor pulled into this reading, so it's really mostly about the masculine collective. And I may bring up some feminine energy because there's some feminines out there who do carry masculine energy, okay? And they feel like, they want to control that situation as well. So a lot of y'all need to just really take your time and just be patient because, just love you, y'all. Like, I swear to you, like, if you start loving you more than you love anybody on this planet, you'll be fine. You won't feel like you're losing nothing because you have yourself. You won't feel like, I'm sorry, yeah, my battery about to die, but we ain't going to be on here too long. You won't feel like, I got to charge it up, and then maybe I'll come back on live again. Maybe I'll do a third-party connection reading. But yeah, so it's like he doesn't want to he doesn't want to do the right thing when it comes to what he's supposed to do. He wants to do everything that he's not supposed to do. Like, he wants to play in the field and he wants to keep living according to himself. Okay, now this is the physical body. Okay, I'm not talking about the spirit now. Okay, the spirit has said that in order for you guys to come into union, this is what the masculine needs to do. The masculine needs to know that he's already in union, find his balance, stay to himself, and build himself as an individual person. Okay, but what's causing the masculine is distractions, deception, a lot of cheating on himself, not just the people that he's dealing with. He's cheating on himself because he's wasting energy dealing with all that. That's too much. Like people, like they're worried about wasting money. You know, they're worried about losing money, but you're going to lose energy because later on that night, they'll be like, damn, I wish I never did that. They always say that. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, and if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do. Okay. But they're going to always feel like less than when they do it. Some of them feel like, you know, some of them who haven't met their true twin flame yet or haven't met their other selves, they don't care. They're going to keep doing it until they find themselves. They're going to make a big excuse about it's okay to do what they do, that free will is free. But they don't realize if free will is free, then you can have every woman that you've had all at once with no punishment. But you can't. You can't. Okay? So they have to learn. They have to dig deep. Okay? So let's see what's going on. What else is going on here? All right. I know this one wanted to come out. Okay, so you got red flags. All right. So if you know your masculine is not like himself and he's not doing the right thing, don't put yourself around them if they're too, like some of y'all may deal with domestic violence, and I do not promote domestic violence at all, and I recommend that you guys, you know, leave the situation. I don't care if you don't want to. Just take those steps to save your own self if your masculine is very hostile. Y'all make sure y'all pay attention. See, this is what I mean. Like the masculine, you got to pay attention to these red flags. Some of them, okay, are dealing with toxic karmics who want to put their hands on you. They want to fight you. They want to hurt you. Maybe some of you want to fight their karmics and stuff. You got to stay away from that drama. Okay, stay away from that drama. You got see you on 3D. Okay, stay away from that drama. If they come in with red flags, if they come into you and you guys are talking and you can't like get along and whatnot, learn how to separate. And this is why separation is important. Now, some of you guys, you know, some of you guys will allow the masculine for sex. Okay, it's mostly sex that we allow the masculines because it's physical attraction. It's mostly sex that we allow these masculines back in our life, and that includes myself, knowing that the masculine is not one with himself. You know, the desires will get the best of us because, you know, we like whatever. You know, in my case, I would feel like, you know, I got needs or whatever, and if I can't have sex with anybody else, TMI, then at least I can have, you know, this intercourse with him. But sometimes we just have to, you know, get strong and just say no. Okay. But yeah, it's mostly sex that's making the masculines choose and us choose the connection mostly, because if we were spiritual beings first, we will only focus on the spiritual part. And I'm guilty for that, you know, when I fall from my own desires. So let's see what else. So don't let the sex fool you, okay? Even if you do have sex with them, don't get too attached to the illusion of them staying. Okay, so we do have fear. All right, fear of commitment. Okay, some of us fear having sex with our masculine because we say we don't want to catch any STDs, but you can use condoms. Okay, I want y'all to know that. There's always a way. You have to believe it. Okay, if you do have sex with your masculine and he is not, because, you know, sometimes the soul manifests down, but let's be real quick. Okay, be strong. Okay, when you're dealing with your masculine on a sexual level and you know he's dealing with other women, you could do two things. You can stop messing with your masculine, or you can just use protection. Okay, use protection when it comes to it. So the fear of crossing, what the masculine is doing is he fears. Okay, he's in fear, and this is why he do the. And y'all would say, well, if he's in fear, then why, you know, why won't he stop doing what he does? Because that's the fear. The fear is he doesn't want to stop. You see what I'm saying? The fear is he doesn't want to let go. He doesn't want to let go of that freedom he believes that he has. You know, I mean, somebody said, hope life has been good. Yeah, my life is good. My life is amazing, y'all. That's why I'm so chill right now, because I don't like, I remember when I first, came into this understanding, or understanding and overstanding of my connection. I was all over the place. I was all over the place. I didn't know what was going on. My masculine was far, far away. He was like way on the other side of the country. But it gave me my space that I needed to do to heal. And now I'm at a Zen state of mind where I'm just chill. And it feels good. Like, it feels like I don't really smoke. So from what I hear, a high, you know what I'm saying? This, what they would call Zen. Okay, like I'm at a Zen state of my mind now. So I just chill. And I deal with my masculine here and there. But I hold no attachment to him as he's going through his shifts. But, my masculine, he's an older man, so he's not like a little ass kid where he got a lot of time on this planet. But then again, nobody has that much time on this planet anyway. We're all temporary. But at the end of the day, you got to make the best of your moments with your masculine. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want to, like I told somebody I was doing a reading for earlier, you don't want to feel like, you don't want to feel like you missed out. God forbid something happened to your partner. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to feel like, well, I never gave him a chance to speak, or never gave him a chance to spend time with him, or whatever. You don't want to have to say that. Sometimes you just want to have to put your pride to the side for the greater good of yourself. But it's just the emotion that got you in motion. You see what I'm saying? Your mind is racing. The masculine should be with me. The masculine should be with me. But technically, you should be with you. Your first love is you. Your second love is you. It's supposed to be me. You know how they would say, me, myself, and I. Mind, body, and soul. It should be all about you anyway. So when you I'm sorry, I'm just channeling. But yeah, when you decide to be strong and overcome this, and you already know who you are, you know why you're a twin flame, or why you are, this is your soul partner, or have soul ties. You got to do those kind of researches. It'll keep your mind off of anything that's toxic. Okay, so you do have passion. Okay, so the masculine wants sex. He wants sex, but he wants, he wants that lustful sex. Some of us do too. I admit I've been in my lustful frequency too. Some of them fear passion. Passion is like love. Okay, passion is another way of love. They have to dig deep into their inner selves. A lot of them disconnected. They disconnected from themselves because they fear giving themselves to anyone. Be honest with you, it's like self-centered, selfish. Okay, you can't get really mad at somebody who feels that way, because people grow up in their own way and they live lives in their own way. They have to heal that childhood trauma. Okay, you don't know exactly what your masculine. Technically, you're supposed to be. You were supposed to have some kind of same experience as your partner. Okay, so if you was somebody who was tampered with when you were young, two things could happen. It's either you was tampered with or you overcame that. But you would know, because you guys would mirror each other in a way. Okay, that way, if you ever came into union, you would have that understanding. Y'all can talk about it. There's no judgment. Okay, so that's what that is. But the passion is what the masculine needs to pull out of him. He needs to pull out that love. He needs to pull out that happiness. They hide that. They hide that deep down inside them, because it's like they shield it deep down inside, because that's just the mind. Okay, that's just the mind, but they have to do the soul work. So you got to dig down into the soul work. Okay, you have ready for a new chapter. Okay, when this masculine does reach down into his heart, and that goes for the feminines who carry the masculine energy too. You have to dig deep down inside and pull out that, that passionate frequency, so you won't be blocking people and stuff like that. So you got bondage, okay? So some of them are trapped, still trapped in bondage with, maybe they have family, you know, wife, children. They could be trapped in that kind of bondage. They don't want to leave it because they already started something. They want to finish it. It's just weird, but this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So having to meet each other really disrupts. You know, it really tells. It's like a slap in the face. It tells the masculines and feminines that you made the wrong decision. Like me, myself, you know, I don't regret none of my decisions, but I understand it, overstand it, and understand that I made the wrong decision. But now I have to live with that. See, a lot of masculines don't want to admit to themselves that, yeah, I screwed up, and now I have to live with that. Okay? Now I have to find a better way to make it work without trying to, oh, I'm going to just ignore my karma. You know, I'm going to just ignore my feminine, my divine feminines or my divine masculine and just move on. No, you don't run from it. You face it. So the masculine in this case, in this Twin Flame Collective reading, has pulled through, and he has some work to do. Okay? He needs to stop just focusing on the physical form of it all, and he needs to focus more on his making the right decisions, choosing the right, like, I know it seems a little bit rude and disrespectful that the masculine had created a family and married and then you come along. But technically, the masculine was told from his most high a long time ago not to do it. And this is his punishment, okay? I don't here too long because my battery's about to die. But this is the punishment to the masculine. When you have married when you wasn't supposed to, when you have had children and you wasn't supposed to, these are the punishment. You get pulled out of that. And this is what they told you they were going to do. Like, sometimes y'all can just, all right, if every day you have a guide that will tell you right from wrong. Okay, there's not a day, a second, a minute that go by where you don't get spirit telling you you should and shouldn't do. Okay? If you are tuned into your intuition, it's there, it's telling you. Okay? You know, people should just make better decisions and you will have better outcomes. Okay? This is the reading for the collective, the Twin Flame Collective channeling. Okay, your masculine need to get it together. Okay, you feminines need to hold on and stay strong, be patient. If you do dibble dabble with your twin, make sure you have strength behind that power, willpower to pull yourself out of that illusion when it's time to go. Okay, when the masculine slips back into ego or you slip back into ego. Okay, it's real. It's happening every day. People don't talk about it. People don't want to talk about it because they don't want to get pushed away. If somebody told you this is the person that you can be with for the rest of your life and that's it, as a masculine, they don't want to hear that. That's the last thing they want to do unless they make the choice to do so. They have to make the choice. They have to make the choice to want to get married and settle down. They have to make the choice to want to be with their lover. They have to make that choice. Okay, it's up for them and them only. Can no feminine or anybody make them make that choice. They have to make their own choices as big boys, okay, and big girls out here. So I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all stay tuned for more on my posts. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure y'all hit that like. Okay, if you want to book a personal reading, check the description below. Okay, for my readings information, it's all on there. I do over the phone counseling now. Okay. Like I said, y'all check the description for more information. Peace.